All right, everyone, it's time to talk about why I refuse to mature, why I do not want to be an adult. Do I have to grow old? Yeah. Do I have to act my age? Fuck no! Fuck you! I'm not interested in acting my age. I'm a goddamn pirate. Look the way that I dress. I'm not interested in following societal norms. Now, this is a little bit of a petulant video, but it's important for people to hear it. You have to grow old. Someday you're going to grow old. You're going to get wrinkly. You're going to get sciatica. My fibromyalgia's acting up and stuff like that. And eventually you will die. Your temporal body will go away. There is no God that you can complain to prevent your body from eventually stopping working. There is no force in the world that is going to help you. You will die. And you will go to hell, by the way. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. Since death is inevitable, it's best to simply live your best life. What the hell? Why do people mature? What the hell is the goddamn point? Don't you remember how happy you were as a kid? When you were acting out and stuff like that, when you were just having fun? You have to work and you have to get old and die, but you don't have to give away the fun. You don't have to give away the ability to think for yourself. Oftentimes, I thought maybe there's like some sort of conspiracy, and this will probably sound insane to some people. I think that there's a conspiracy of people that are downtrodden and their lives suck and shit because they had to mature and they had to get old and stuff like that, to take the young and like basically beat the youth out of them. And then they get demoralized and downtrodden, and then they in turn beat the youth out of other people. Well, you never beat it out of me, and you're never going to. Ha ha ha, I'm a goddamn pirate, I'm a fucking goonie. It's never going to happen. I just wanted people to know this because I thought that this was of import. You don't have to have the youth beaten out of you. Resist them. Rebel. Subvert, actually. I've done a little bit of that myself throughout my lifetime, and I had great, great fun in doing so. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. And not just in the online sense. Sometimes in real life. Like when I was a student alumni caller, realized that it was corporate greed, and then I decided to start bouncing calls randomly. Eventually, they caught me, but I probably caused tens of thousands of dollars of damage to their enterprise. I was very proud of myself for having done so. Because, calling up starving former college students who can barely make their payments on their student loans and asking them for money didn't sit well with me, so I decided to infiltrate. Oh man, it's one of the most proud moments of my life. Yeah, asking me to be an adult, fuck you. No, I'm going to board your ship and I'm just going to start, rampaging around and I'm going to take all the rum. Being an adult sucks. Being old physically sucks. You can't avoid that. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can prolong your life if you eat right and get your exercise and stuff like that. Basic lifestyle stuff. And not everyone can actually do that. I understand that. Some people, they have to work like fucking 60 hours a week in a chair in a clerical position just to make ends meet. I sympathize with you. I understand. I know what it's like to be poor, and I can understand the corporate grind. I must get old. I can understand that. Having a boring job or something like that. I'd rather work in a gas station, honestly. But at the same time, you can still be young at heart. Inside every 80-year-old, there's an 8-year-old, so to speak. They're still fantasizing. When I go out in the woods for a hike, I'm pretending that I'm fighting trolls and goblins or something like that. I have this game that I play sometimes when I'm in a goofy mood. I like to hunker down and put my helmet on. No, not the pirate hat, but the M1 helmet. And I like to speak in a thick British accent to my imaginary friend Maximilian, and I throw cans around as though they were hand grenades, and I pretend that I'm defending a trench in World War One. Because it's fun. It's make-believe. It's what kids do. If an adult does it, we get judged for it. Oh, you're crazy. You're fucking immature. Yeah, damn right I'm immature, and I have a great goddamn time doing it. I have fun doing it. Hell would I want to give up fun? What do you expect me to be like you? You're like a blue meanie from the Beatles movie there, Yellow Submarine. Be all like gray and hunched over, like one of those workers in Metropolis. It's like, hey, my only existence. I go to work, it's grueling, and then I get back and, maybe I have sex tonight, and that's pretty much the only thing I have to look forward to. It's bullshit. It's not the way the world needs to work. I think that technologically and civically and intellectually, the human race is capable of making a world in which there can be more fun, in which there can be more leisure as well. I believe in working hard. I work harder than virtually anyone that I know. I probably work 70 hours a week at this point. I get insomnia and I'll randomly wake up and be writing, morbid stories or something. So I work hard. I make the videos, live streams, the books, edited or written, bunch of other work. I do all of these things, but it's fun. I have fun doing many of these things. I'm having fun right now. Technically, this video is making me money, but I'm also having fun doing it. Not everyone is at leisure to have that kind of lifestyle. I understand that. Some people, they're going to have no choice but to work 40 hours a week flipping fucking burgers. And I don't look down on you in any way, shape, or form. You're doing what you have to do. It doesn't mean that you're not intelligent or that you don't have other talents or anything like that. You've got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to whore yourself out to the corporations. I know that I have. But at the same time, you can still have fun. You still have leisure time. What I would say, the best advice I can possibly give anyone, try to make the things that you're interested in profitable. If you can do that, and not everyone will, but some will. This is the best advice I can give you in your entire life. You probably have never heard it from anyone else before. You've probably been told that some of your hobbies are waste of time or something like that. If they are capable in any way, shape, or form of being productive, you should capitalize upon that. If you can end up in a situation where the things that you like to do are also the things that are making you money, you will be much, much more happy in life. You may not be making bank. Maybe you're barely getting by, but you'll be happier anyway. That's the best advice that I can possibly give you. Second best advice is don't become an adult. You'll grow old. You'll die. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. You have to be mature in the sense of you have to file your paperwork off and yada, yada, yada. You got to renew your insurance. Stupid stuff like that that shouldn't even really be a thing. Honestly, everything should be more ad hoc than that. But you do not have to grow old in mind and spirit. It is not necessary for you to do so when it's been beaten out of you, when the will to rebel, the will to be youthful, the will to imagine, when it's been beaten out of you, it literally changes the way your eyes look. You can tell looking in someone's eyes. Someone's been beaten down. There's too much. There's no light in their eyes. They're just existing. Oh, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like you. I'm not interested in that. Some of you have youthful minds as well. Well, some of you are still young anyway, so for you, this doesn't really apply. My best advice, don't grow up. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Growing old, you don't get any wiser, you just fall apart. That's basically the advice that I would give you. So, while your physical body can't be salvaged, it can be preserved to an extent, but you can extend your life period. I don't know why anyone would want to be 90 years old or something like that, but each to their own. But you don't have to grow old in that particular sense. In the parlance that it's usually used, old can either mean the physical, you can't avoid that, or the sort of spiritual and mental. You can avoid that. Don't get old. Don't grow up. Remain a fucking pirate or an astronaut or whatever dreams that you happen to have had. Stay with them. Keep moving towards those goals. Remember, If you shoot for the stars and you only hit the moon, at the very least, you made it to the moon. Don't worry too much about it. And then keep in mind that, of course, there is no such thing as death. It does not exist, except in the physical and temporal sense. I can assure you of this. That's about all. Peace out.